Alright. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Lancaster Peak, O'Brien State Park. So, apparently, the Lancaster leak is like a two-part series, and this is part one. So, let's get right into it. The following tape of maniacs were recovered by FBI intern Valerie Bardot and given to us. Leaving without a trace, she suddenly went missing at the other end of her internship. Lancaster, California. Taken. Okay, foul play suspected. Well, I just saw it said taken, so I would think so. So long as Valerie is missing, these tapes will continue to be leaked. We gave you a chance, and this will be your last. Okay. It had been conveyed through the brief training tape pertaining to a prior investigation. It is imperative that agents refrain from viewing this material unless they possess the appropriate clearance and are under the direct supervision of an instructor. Any failure to comply with this directive will result in prosecution to the fullest extent possible under the Espionage Act of 1917. You have been warned. All right. Tape purpose debrief date 825 1988 clearance TS. I don't know what that means. Case type missing persons entity present. Sorry, entity O'Brien State Park. Previous inhabited by both Dakota and tribes, it is the home to year-round camper and hikers. The park, along with the other state parks up north, have experienced an increase in animal-like attacks. The cause was unknown until found footage of missing persons. Bradley Kaufman. All right, I wasn't done reading that, but fine. All right, that's Bradley Kaufman. On August 25th, 1988, Bradley Kaufman, a 59-year-old male, visited O'Brien State Park unaccompanied. The subject's behavior during his visit was unusual as he intermittently stared. All right, Max, shut up. Subsequently, on August 26th, the subject was reported as missing. Max, please. His body was discovered on August 30th, and recovered footage from the recording will now be pursued. Max, please, I'm trying to read. Accompanied by annotations. Max. Uh, oh, oh no, this, oh god. The subject initiated recording. The reason for their sudden recording activity remains unknown. Max, please. I swear to God. The subject would occasionally zoom on certain objects. Is that right? Like, you mean like this tent right here? I'm gonna zoom on this tent right here. It's got a backpack. Looks like a little tape in there. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. I like this little grill right thing right here. Camp grill. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Cooler. Can't read it. It's my car. Zoom into there. Little log bench. It's nice. So I might just gonna walk into the woods. That's a good idea. Genius, in fact. Turned right and went to the bathroom to shower in the middle of the night. Of course, this is the only logical thing to do. I mean, this is what everybody does. Everybody knows after a long day of camping. Max, please. Max. After a long day of dealing with Maxwell, the very noisy cat, the first thing you want to do in the dead of night, in the middle of the woods, is follow a deep dark trail into the deep dark woods. And further in the deep dark woods is a deep dark bathroom. And in a deep dark bathroom, you of course like to take a deep dark shower. It's the only thing that makes sense. I can't go that way. Fine. Max, please. I'm trying to take a deep dark shower in the deep dark woods. All right, I'm gonna need you. Whoa! Dude, listen, alright? I'm dealing with two things right now. I'm gonna need you to just shut up over there, alright? Jesus. Can't even take a deep dark shower these days. A deep dark car making some deep dark noises in the deep dark forest while I'm trying to take a deep dark shower. Is that a golf cart? That's signs. I don't like these noises. Oh, is that the deep dark building in a deep dark forest where we can take a deep dark shower? That's reminding me of Slenderman, actually. Oh, all good. All goody. All good. All good things start in a deep dark forest, in deep dark bathroom with flashing light. I can jump. Excuse me. Is there anything going on in this deep dark bathroom? Excuse me. Hello? Would anyone be using this deep dark shower? Okay. The subject stops filming, then takes a shower. It is estimated 10 minutes elapsed before the subject films again. Returns to the campsite. Ah, yes. I will do this said thing I will be doing right now. The deep dark bathroom break. Of course. Just taking a nice, cozy, deep dark stroll in the deep dark forest. Nothing bad has ever happened in a forest. In the middle of night. In utter darkness. While filming. For no reason. No reason at all. Don't even worry about it. With its random noises. In a deep dark forest. Some might call them the deep dark noises. You gonna honk at me again, I'll kill you. This is the worst camera. I guess it is 1988, so I admit, you know, checks out. Now I think about it, I will smack the crap out of you, buddy. Listen, don't corner me, buddy. You don't want some of this, all right? I will fight you, all right? With my big manly fists in the deep dark forest. You don't want a deep dark tunnel, freaking tumble this muscle, all right? Oh, did I miss the campsite? Of course. The deep dark forest man will get to you sometimes. Speaking of the deep dark forest man, how's it going, deep dark forest man? You standing in a deep dark forest next to my deep dark tent. Alright? It's a little deep dark creepy, alright? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get my deep dark fist ready to freaking deep dark punch you in the face. How's it going, sir? Welcome to my deep dark campground. And footage cuts off, alright. Upon returning to the campsite, an unknown figure stands near the subject's tent. Near the campground, records nor witnesses a white male. His profile is unknown, but it's kind of weird that they're in a deep, dark forest. Still remains unknown, is not being actively pursued. The largest jump up times happens at this point with an estimated 1 to 2 hours time elapsed. The recording resumed with the subject 2 miles in the hardwood hills loop. Why the subject started the hike is not relevant. It seems pretty relevant to the Bureau's involvement. Alright, how's it going? I am back in the deep dark forest doing a deep dark hike. Because why wouldn't I? Who doesn't do this? Honestly, this is quite the... No. Everybody knows that the deep dark forest is so safe that you can just go for a deep dark hike in said deep dark forest. The good news is that if you know anything about forests, is that if you're hearing noises, like the crickets and stuff, that means there's nothing big around. And the danger comes when you don't hear anything at all. That means there's a big boy in a deep dark forest, a deep dark predator in a deep dark forest. So there's a little bit of knowledge for you there. A little bit of deep dark wisdom. A lot of white trees. Birch trees or something? Uh, it's just a deep dark deer, moose, elk, caribou. It's a weird deep dark arch in the deep dark forest, but I just ignore that and move on. Nothing wrong will happen during my deep dark hike. There's vehicle tread marks. I guess that's a good sign. I don't really know. Um, do 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 do. Good old deep dark hike in my deep dark forest. Listen, ooh, see, it's the deep dark deer. It's just a deep dark deer. Nothing to worry about. Wasn't scared. You were scared. I'm not nervous. In this deep dark forest, it was just a deer. A deep dark deer with some deep dark lag. I'm hearing some slight shifty noises. Some very faint, slight shifty noises, and that is a dude. That is a thing right there. I see the deep dark mysterious. I see the deep dark figures right there. I am looking right at you. I can see the deep dark tootsies in the bottom of the camera. You can see the deep. I listen. You and me are both seeing the same thing of some deep dark tootsies right there. All right, I'm looking right at it. All right, there's multiple sets of deep dark tootsies, which is a little weird for some people living in a deep dark forest. Have just having some very visible deep dark tootsies right there. There's a hair in the way. It's a little weird, but I'm sure nothing will go wrong in a deep dark forest with some deep dark tootsies. You know, everything's fine. I was wrong. Those are not deep dark tootsies. Those are deep dark painted wood. I was very wrong. I thought those were deep dark tootsies. My bad, deep dark wood. Nothing. Alright, there's no need for that in a deep dark forest. It's already deep dark enough. We don't need it darker and darker, alright? Nothing like taking a nice, relaxing, deep dark hike in a deep dark forest, and which is the most logical thing to do. It's just, you know, it's just, no, nobody really appreciates a nice, oh god. Oh god, Slenderman's getting to me. Oh god. I'm sorry, Slendy. I just wanted to take a hike through your deep dark forest, man. I'm sorry. Oh god. I didn't realize crossing a deep dark bridge in a deep dark forest was bad. That's a dead elk right there. You know, dead bodies are a natural thing in a deep dark forest. It's a thing that happens. Deep dark dead deer in a deep dark forest. I guess the deceased deer was killed by entity. Enter it. Diseased deer attacked by entity. The film was abruptly ended after subject detects entity in vicinity. Uh, how did you know, though? Subject exhibits distress and flees off trail. Entity pursues subject and be heard in proximity. Subject resumes filming approximately 4 minutes after pause. This marks the final pause. Okay. So am I going to be running now? Subject is audible for the first time, displaying emotions of fear. Really? I mean, who would have thought it would be a bad idea? Oh, okay, now I can run. Oh, good. I'm just a deep dark. I'm just running in the deep dark forest. I'm from a deep dark entity. If I had to guess, it's the deep dark Slender Man. That sounds like a deep dark. That's not a deep dark deer, man. These deep dark deer herds are getting bigger and bigger and more bold. Let me tell you, there's nothing. There's nothing like a deep dark deer horde chasing after you. It's good exercise, great for the cardio. You know, nothing's happening in a deep dark forest. Everything is fine. Nothing is happening in the casual. I'm just going for a casual jog in the deep dark forest. Okay, everything is fine. There's nothing. It's like a bull run. You know that they do that in Spain. I. Oh, good. Hi. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Ow. Oh, you're being dragged. Mm. Bradley Kaufman's death will occur over the next 5 minutes. The remaining footage has been cut short for viewer discretion. Additional entities can be heard and would later fight over the remains. The footage ends when the camera battery runs out. Subjects' remains were found scattered. Most flesh was consumed. Little personal items remain intact. The public was told it was an abnormal bear attack. Yeah, that's what I call it. Tibia found half a mile away. The subject's film was the first footage captured of SZ0012. Ultimately, the subject's footage provide the Bureau proof to extend funding a special operation to contain entities. This case marks the first of many successful entity resolution programs. Okay. Name Wendigo. Dub 0012. Risk severe. Containability is a 3. Alright. A Wendigo. Wendigos are creatures originated from Native American tribes of the Great Lakes region. The malevolent supernatural beings bring terror to forest dwellers and are linked to numerous missing person cases. Tall and emaciated looking, Wendigos bear antlers and possess an insatiable appetite for human flesh. According to recent intelligence, there have been notable research of the Wendigo, and their geographical distribution has now expanded southward towards Minneapolis. In response to this emerging threat, the Bureau has established a joint task force in collaboration with the Canadian Crisis to take immediate and decisive action to halt the expansion of the species and eventual eradication. Okay. It is imperative to maintain strict operational security and keep the general public uninformed of these operations to prevent any unnecessary panic or interference. Makes sense? Developer and author Jeremy Fisher, voice actor Sean Madsen. Okay, well the story doesn't end here. That's correct. There is a part two. I believe it's called The Call Center. A man in a pink poncho almost killed me. Consider joining the Discord. Okay. So, as the game said, there is a part two called Crisis in the Call Center. Uh, there you go. See, there it is. Well, fantastic. That was the Lancaster leak, O'Brien State Park. Had some pretty good scares in there in the deep dark forest. That's pretty good. I like that. That was pretty scary. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the Lancaster leak, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. I got my freaking nose.